Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I just wanted to show you what we have been eating this week on our no-buy month. So night number 1 of 4 that I needed to cook this week, we had pizza. I had a ton of mozzarella cheese, so I shredded some of that up and I made a homemade einkorn crust, and this was probably the least expensive meal that we had all week. We had it with some fresh produce, but I also had enough dough left over to make some cinnamon bread. The kids love when I do this, so that was a really yummy addition. And night number 2, we had some shredded beef sandwiches. So I had canned some beef earlier this year, and I just pulled that off of my pantry shelf and heated it up in some au jus sauce. And I made some homemade einkorn sandwich rolls or hamburger buns, and this meal was really yummy. We devoured this up so fast, and we had it with some fresh apples. And then the third night, I made some garlic cheddar biscuits. These remind me a lot of what you can get at Red Lobster. We really like these a lot, and they're very fast to make. And so it was a fun, delicious little thing to add to this meal of roast chicken. So I roasted the chicken. We ate this just as dinner, and then I ended up making some chicken stock with some bone broths with the bones that we had left out over. But the star of this dish was definitely these baby potatoes. I just boiled these until they were completely cooked and then sauteed them in some butter and herbs from my garden, and I cannot tell you, these were so good. One thing I wanted to mention is that stocking up has been just about like the best possible thing that we could do. And one of the things that I love to stock up on are things like butters and oils, any of the fats. And the main two that we purchase, the main two that we use in our house are a really good European style butter and a really good olive oil. Both of them I get from Azure Standard, and this is their gallon, and it has been amazing to just have this much on hand. So I am going to show you the recipe that I am making for my family today. It is what we call lasagna soup. So it has all of the ingredients that lasagna has in it, and it is very simple. So we are going to start off. I'm going to put some of the oil in a pan. I'm going to chop the onion and add that, and then just saute it until the onions are translucent and they smell really good. Somehow I missed filming it, but after I got the onion nice and translucent and smelling really good, I added 2 cloves of garlic and cooked that for a second, and then I added in a pound of Italian sausage. Alright, once I've got some brown bits on that Italian sausage, it's time to add the next ingredient. So the first one that we're going to add is a quart of chicken stock. I really like to use homemade bone broth. It has tons of extra yummy stuff in it, all that collagen and stuff. So I'm going to add to mine is a quart of chicken stock. And then the next thing that I'm going to add is a store-bought, if you don't have it canned, I guess, marinara sauce or whatever pasta sauce you like. So this is lasagna soup. It has all of the yummy flavors of lasagna, but in a soup. Okay. If you can open it, and then we're gonna pour that in. So this is another one of those things that it's nice because it is full of flavor, but you're not adding a ton of different ingredients. It's just the price of the pasta sauce. So this is a really great budget-friendly meal. I am going to add just a touch of water to it. I need a little bit more liquid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up about halfway full the jar of marinara sauce, put the lid on, shake it, and then pour that in, and that'll give me the rest of the marinara sauce, but a little bit more liquid in my soup. I'm going to turn my heat up and cover it and bring that up to a boil. Okay, so we have our sauce and our meat boiling away, and we need to add the rest of our lasagna ingredients now, or most of the rest of them, I guess. So we are going to kind of do a little bit of a cheat here and use these cheese tortellini. So this is the pasta and the ricotta cheese that you have in your lasagna. So we are going to throw these in and let these cook in this delicious, delicious soup. All right, I let that tortellini cook and it is delicious. It smells so good in here. And the last thing that we are going to add is the mozzarella cheese on top. So I have just a bunch of these pearls, the packages of just pearls. These work really well. You can also just slice up a block of mozzarella cheese. You can cut up string cheese if you want to. You can use shredded cheese for this if you want to. I like the pearls because they don't melt completely. They just kind of warm through and they're so, so yummy. So I'm just gonna put some soup in my bowl, and then I am going to put my cheese on top, and we are going to have dinner.